Hey, what's up everybody? Jake here and welcome to the hobby. Recent releases have not been a massive boon for scalpers, and a lot of scalpers are starting to get cold feet. There was a recent post on Reddit where a scalper returned over 40 Elite Trainer boxes to their local Walmart because they were unable to flip any of them. And that's because Journey Together has reached a point where it's kind of unscalpable. You're picking up Journey Together Elite Trainer boxes for $50 from Walmart. And what's the current price for Journey Together Elite Trainer boxes? It's pretty much $55, maybe $60. There is no margins on Journey Together products for scalpers to flip anymore. And we're starting to see that again and again for products like the Glory of Team Rocket, the Rocket Briefcase, and the upcoming Destined Rival set. A lot of these products have dropped significantly in price over the past couple weeks. Destined Rivals booster boxes, peak prices were going for between $400 to $300, and now booster boxes are going for right around $250 to $270 a booster box. The Glory of Team Rocket booster boxes were going for as much as $200 to $300 a booster box just a couple weeks ago. Now they're going for below $100. And the Team Rocket briefcase, at peak prices, the Team Rocket briefcase were going for between $600 to $800, and now you can pick up the Team Rocket briefcase for right around $200. So prices have dropped significantly for a lot of these recent releases. As this trend continues, I do think we're going to see a lot of scalpers start to exit the hobby once there's no more margin for them. Scalpers pretty much only exist when there's a margin for them. And once there's no longer that margin, once people are able to start pick up products, and once people start saying, no, I'm good, I'm not going to pick up secondary market prices, I'm just going to wait it out, and people are exiting the hobby as well. There are some people out there that simply haven't been able to pick up any products for the past 4 months, and they're just saying, you know what, I'm done with this hobby, it's not worth my time, and they're just going to exit and let it cool off. And that's a completely fine perspective as well. So where are things going to go as prices continue to dip? Are we going to reach a point where things actually become readily available again? Before we dive deep into it, I would like to thank PokeNotify for sponsoring today's video. If you are a Pokemon card collector, you may have noticed, but it can be challenging to find when stores are restocked. This is where PokeNotify comes in. They are a fantastic service that offers custom alerts whenever there is a restock or release on the Pokemon Center, Walmart, Best Buy, GameStop, wherever you pick up Pokemon cards. They offer a fantastic service with custom alerts that are available in the US, Canada, UK, Europe, Japan, wherever you live. You even get access to Pokélytics HQ, which gives you detailed price tracking, market trends, and analytics for sealed products and singles. There's a 3-day free trial, and after that, it's $7.99 a month. There's no commitment, and you can cancel anytime. If you'd like to check them out today, you can also use code TwicebakedJake25 for 25% off your very first month. They are a really fantastic service, and feel free to follow them on Instagram for the latest news on all of the recent Pokemon card products. So with Pokemon card products slowly dropping for modern products, what does this mean for the future of the hobby? If this trend continues, which it looks like it currently will, because when products are dropping, people start to lose out on FOMO. That feeling of missing out goes away when you see products dropping because you're saying, oh, I don't need to pick it up right now. Things are going to be cheaper the next day. If people think that things are going to be cheaper the next day, they stop buying scalping prices, and that can really snowball the effect where things actually get cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. And that's how things are currently looking as of right now. When things were getting more expensive, people were picking them up because if you don't buy it today, it's going to be $10 to $20 more expensive next week. But now we're getting the reverse. If you don't buy something today, there's a good likelihood, especially if it's a modern Pokemon card product, a recently released Pokemon card product, it might be cheaper next week. And as this trend continues, Pokemon scalpers have to sell immediately. It's a nuclear hot potato. They have to sell it because it's burning their hand. It's only going to get cheaper and cheaper. They have to flip it immediately. So that's what's happening with these recent Walmart returns of scalpers. If they don't sell it right now, Journey Together Elite Trainer boxes might reach below retail price. We've seen that for Elite Trainer boxes. Elite Trainer boxes are an excellent indicator for the Pokemon card market. When things are very cheap, Elite Trainer boxes can drop to as low as $30 to sub $30. And we've seen that with things like Stellar Crown and Shrouded Fable. At their absolute cheapest, I was able to pick up Stellar Crown and Shrouded Fable Elite Trainer boxes for $30. $30 in ETB is so low, most stores are making zero margins on those. They might even be losing some money just selling these Elite Trainer boxes. So we've seen Elite Trainer boxes get quite cheap. Journey Together still had a ton of hype leading up to its release, but most likely, whatever happens with Destined Rivals, it's unlikely for it to meet the level of hype that it's reached. It's going to be an okay set. There's going to be some cool illustration rares, some cool SIR, but this is a brand new Pokemon card set that is very likely to be printed to the ground in the next 2 to 3 years. Destined Rivals is a standard set. ETBs of it, products of it, packs of it are going to be readily available and continually printed to demand for the next 3 years. We're probably going to continually see Destined Rivals products release into the Black Friday of 2028. And knowing this fact, knowing that Pokemon card products are going to continue to be printed, I don't think the hype for Pokemon card can continue. The part of hype is that it has to be emotionally driven over a short period of time. People cannot be hyped for Pokemon card collecting. People cannot be excited to collect every single new Pokemon card set for years and years and years to come. There comes a point in time when people are no longer hyped. People can no longer be excited for the next set, no matter how shiny it is, no matter how much nostalgia there is in the next set. People simply cannot be excited for every single set that comes out. There comes a point in time when there is collecting burnout. There's a point in time when your wallet gets tired. You're no longer interested in collecting the new set. You're no longer interested in collecting the next drop, especially when you can no longer get the restocks. We're seeing that trend right now with Destined Rivals, with Black and White, with Journey Together. People are exiting the hobby. I know there are people that have been collecting for a long time, and because they haven't been able to pick up products for the past 5 months, because everything is scalped like crazy, they're burned out and they simply exit the hobby. They're saying, let's face it, I'm done with this. Pokemon is way too chaotic. It's not worth my time. I'm just gonna stop collecting for a while. And that is a completely rational thing to do. And with enough people exiting the hobby, with enough people losing excitement for some of these sets, prices are dropping for Destined Rivals, The Glory of Team Rocket, and Journey Together. We're seeing Journey Together reach a point where it's no longer scalpable, and that is a very good thing. It'll be interesting to see where things go with Destined Rivals. It's very likely that Destined Rivals will have some margins for scalpers, but how long will that margin last? It might only last for 1 to 2 weeks during the release of Destined Rivals, and then things cool off to the point where Destined Rivals is also unscalpable. And once Destined Rivals is no longer scalpable, all that's left is Prismatic Evolution. Prismatic Evolutions is sort of the golden egg. It seems like Prismatic Evolutions will never drop to retail price, but we'll just have to wait and see. We are about to get the super premium collection for Prismatic Evolutions. We'll just have to wait and see how much that drop is. We're just going to have to wait and see how many more booster bundles we're going to get. The Pokemon Center just restocked Prismatic Evolutions booster bundles this week. As more and more and more Prismatic Evolutions products gets added to the market, as more people just say, hey, I'm not going to pick up any of the scalping prices, at a certain point, things are going to get cheaper. At a certain point, things are going to get significantly cheaper and scalpers are going to start exiting the hobby when it's no longer profitable. So it'll be interesting to see where things go in the next couple weeks with the release of Destined Rivals, with the release of the Prismatic Evolution Super Premium Collection, with the release of upcoming Black and White and Prismatic Evolutions restocks. And Journey Together is reaching a point where it might drop below retail prices for the Elite Trainer box and loose booster packs. Booster boxes are also dropping for Journey Together. Journey Together booster boxes at their peak were going for as much as $240, $250 a booster box, and now they're going for below $200. These are all good trends. I'm excited. Things are getting cheaper. And booster boxes, especially for older booster boxes, have stopped climbing. We're seeing a lot of booster boxes go for below $200. If this trend continues, I do think we start seeing a point where Pokemon returns to a natural normalized state where booster boxes get cheaper, products start coming out more and more at retail price, scalpers start leaving the hobby. This just simply can't go on forever. This current period of constant high demand, hype, products selling out every single day, it just cannot continue forever. So this is all good news. Hope you guys take it with some excitement. If you are exiting the hobby, if you haven't bought Pokemon card products in the past 6 months, I am not surprised. It is really, really hard to find any Pokemon card products right now, but things are looking better. And hopefully in a couple of months, things reach a point where it's all affordable again. It's going to take some time, but things are getting better. So the trends are looking good. Let me know what your thoughts are. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.